Fight over who's your doctor. Two rallies on different sides of this controversy surrounding NCH Healthcare happening today in Naples. I'm Patrick Nolan.
And I'm Jane Monreal. Hundreds of community members and their doctors protested at Cambier Park against an NCH program giving hospitals more control than personal physicians over their patients' care.
Meanwhile, hundreds of medical staffers rallied at NCH in support of hospital leaders. That's on the other side.
For In Your Corners, Carl Fortier shuttled between the two rallies to bring you both sides of this ongoing debate in Naples.
Well, both of these rallies were held at the exact same time at 11 this morning. Doctors and patients who oppose NCH's new hospitalist program have made it no secret that they don't like it, but not everyone in the medical community feels that way.
I just can't imagine having a strange doctor come in the room and take care of me.
Diane Paul was one of hundreds of people in Naples who showed up to a hastily organized rally at Cambier Park Tuesday morning. It's part of an ongoing protest against NCH's pilot program that puts hospitalist physicians in charge of a patient's care instead of the patient's personal doctor.
Your life is the most precious thing. You should have a right to pick who you want to take care of you.
Focus on our patients, focus on each other. We're going to get through this. Thank you.
At the same time, over at NCH, hundreds of medical staffers gathered in the hospital's garden to show their support for their administrators, including NCH President Dr. Alan Weiss. Registered nurse Christina Carranza organized the Stand with NCH rally to show the community that they don't all oppose the hospitalist program.
The nurses, the other clinicians, our ancillary staff, we don't feel that way. And so we really just felt like enough is enough.
Chantel McFarland Bauer has been a nurse for 40 years. She was one of many staffers who gave Weiss a hug or a handshake to show him their support.
This is the best hospital I've ever worked at. They really care the most about their patient and their staff, and it makes for great outcomes.
Last week, dozens of doctors met to hold a vote of no confidence for Dr. Weiss and called on the hospital's board of trustees to remove him as president. Weiss thinks many on his medical staff are feeling battered by all the animosity over the hospitalist program.
These are nice people. Every day, they take care of people in their worst moments of their lives, when they're most vulnerable.
But geriatrician Ron Gary, a critic of the new program, says it's not the medical staff at NCH that he has a beef with.
We love our hospital, we love our nursing staff, and that's why we're fighting for it. And we think the hospital's headed in the wrong direction, and anything we say is directed about the administration and not the staff at the hospital.
In Naples, Carl Fortier, Fox 4, In Your Corner.
Dr. Alan Weiss also tells Carl that he did find last week's vote of no confidence in him by a group of doctors, quote, disquieting, but he says it wasn't a legal vote. It wasn't binding.